I'm Orkhomoditse and I'm here with.
I am Unati Koza.
My name is Madlenkosi.
Good day, everyone. I go by the name of Umbalance Rebecca. I'm here with Nomangwezani.
Hi, my name is Miponi.
I'm here with my current affairs officer.
My name is Jessica, and right here I have Warna Masire.
And I'm Sikisike, and my friend here is going to introduce herself.
Hey guys, my name is Tabsira Mutaitwa.
Hi guys, my name is Neo.
Hi guys, I am Omatla Khawlai.
Cabbage.
Why cabbage?
It's both sided. It's affordable and it's also healthy.
I'd say proteins and grains.
Wow.
As I see, these things are, I would say protein is cheap, but it's rather filling and it's versatile. You can live off these two things.
I think it has to be broccoli. Yeah. Because it's the only vegetable I can tolerate.
Veggies and also fruits. I heard you mentioning the physical part, right? But these things, they help you to maintain your, you get me right.
Yeah.
So I would say veggies and fruits.
I used to exercise very often, not anymore, but I used to go on morning runs about 3 times a week. And I would just run close to 5 kilometers for every run. And then in the summer, I'm going to start swimming, also about 3-4 times a week, or at least an hour per session.
Twice a week.
What type of exercises do you usually do?
First, I think I go for jog
Mm-hmm.
and then push ups. Then I do my, what is this thing called? There's this thing, one. I forgot. Squats. I do squats.
I exercise 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
I usually exercise maybe once or twice in a week, but it just depends on how I'm feeling at the moment. Because I've tried doing some push-ups, but I'm not yet kind of like disciplined enough to do it every single day.
I am currently still struggling to find a balance because I think I am more of a very social person. So I'm still trying to set my priorities straight. Okay.
I'm not really sure how I find a balance between my social life and school responsibilities, but for me, it's all about prioritizing what is more important at the time, right? And I happen to have friends that are understanding if there's something important that I need to do. So yeah, I just think about it from the top of my head to be like, this is what I need to do because it's more important. I have to do it first, and then the less important things, I do them last.
I think with balance comes time management. If you manage your time properly, excuse me, then you'll have enough time to do both. Focus properly on academics and also have a good time with friends and meet new people, enjoying campus life without having to be strenuous on any of the two aspects. So I try to just manage my time properly so I don't have to waste time doing unnecessary things and then having my schoolwork start to lack, but instead just give enough time for both aspects and making sure that they both thrive, because I am an academic. I like to get good marks and also have a good vibrant social life.
By keeping a schedule.
And how does it help?
It helps me to know what to do at what time,
So that I'm able to balance my day-to-day activities.
No, it's really a tough one when it comes to do that part in bit. Mara, my answer to that in bit will be it's the more I exercise, the less I socialize, because to exercising is basically something that helps me to have peace with myself. To have peace with myself. That is the moment where I really get a chance to like see the progress with how far I am. So if in terms of my academics now, it helps food based on that, because you cannot, for example, that you cannot come from a class you attending and then you just study just like that. You need to rest, and my resting is exercising before I attend.
Playing is better than chilling with my friends.
Okay, let me be specific with stress. So the way I cope with stress, I sleep a lot, because I've realized when you make decisions when you're stressed, you tend to make mistakes or some things that you will regret after. So sleeping helps me to relax, and then when I wake up, I can think straight. I know what, at least I can brainstorm. So sometimes I can just go out for a walk just to relax, to get my mind, to clear my mind. Yes.
My coping mechanisms, if like I'm hurt or something, I listen to music, and I would sometimes draw or paint. Yeah.
My coping mechanisms, I have a few. So first of all, I like talking to my friends about things. Whenever I'm bothered by anything, I like going to my friends about it, asking for their point of view, their perspective on things, just so that I'm not making decisions by myself, and I know that I have guidance from them as well. And then I love to journal. I love to write things down, how I'm feeling, how my day went, how I can improve certain things, and just reflecting on my day, how I want to plan the next week, how I want things to go, and how I can improve myself in general. I also like to read my Bible. I think it helps to keep me grounded, and just whenever I need advice about things that I feel like I talk to other people about, that I can go to my Bible for that, and just lean on any other support that I can get from lecturers, friends, family, anyone else that I can talk to about things, especially when I need specific guidance. I like using the school's facilities as well. So the Center of Teaching and Learning has academic advisors whenever I'm not doing so well academically or I need academic advice. I also like to use any of the health facilities for mental health. Whenever I'm having just a day where I feel like I need professional guidance on my mental health, I like to use those facilities that are available as well. So yeah.
Just having people whom are understanding, right? Having people close to me whom I can go to at any time to just, express how I feel. And they, advise me on what I should do without judging me. So, yeah, just having good relationships, I could say, is a coping mechanism for me.
I'd say counseling is a rather good process of healing. Yes. It creates a space for freedom and emotional growth and personal growth. Yes. So I think counseling is rather good thing in today's economy, and it's something that we as not only men but as people need to actually take off what's in our chest.
Take off the load.
Take off the load, yes.
Okay.
Well, I've never been to counseling. Not because I don't need it, but because I sometimes feel like I can handle this,
You're sort of like a self-sufficient person.
I would say so, but it's not easy. Being bothered with something that does not sit well with you. So honestly, talking about it does not only relieve you, but it also improve your mental health.
Given a chance, it's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one. But game face, don't delay. It rides along with discipline. If I do take sporting seriously, I can adapt that lifestyle, that mentality of me. Like quitting alcohol and participating and focusing more on sport.
If I was given a chance, I don't think I will. But if I'm taken to a rehab, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want his help me with the stressing. And most of the time, we drink alcohol when I'm chilling with my friends.
Currently, I'm hanging on a thread, you know. So I think I rated a solid 3, a 3 out of 10. Damn, that's bad. Yeah. Okay. But 3 out of 10. Why? Is it academics? Yeah, academically, you're not finding a balance is draining me.
7. Yeah, okay, 7.
I would say 5 out of 10. Yeah, 5 out of 10.
And why are we giving it a 5?
Because I like to prioritize most important things more than myself. Yeah.
So everything else first and then you last.
Yes.
There's a module that we are doing, which is called EDCC 225. We are dealing with the minds of the kids, right?
Yeah.
On how to deal with them. So, like, as a teacher, those programs, I do get exposed to them because, like, they are taking place mostly in schools, right? Whereby they're making kids aware about those kind of things. Speaking of that, October will be celebrating the awareness, campaign thing. So, that is where those kind of programs will be taking place, like also in societies, right? Because we have like this kind of like should I say some sort of like campaign that we created in our society called Wake Up. Yeah, so it helps in bringing awareness in the society. Like I said, people like they're not like being taken like seriously, stuff like this.
Yes, there's a big stigma around it. First, we can just start about what is stigma. So, I just created some notes. Basically, like stigma just refers to these negative attitudes, feelings, beliefs, and stereotypes. And there's a lot about these things on mental health. And you can face these kind of stigmas in public, media, even in your structural policies. For example, like your public, you can face it through societies where people are just saying that mental health mental health is dangerous or it's this and that. It creates a stigma where you cannot just talk about your problems regarding mental health. And in how the media portrays mental health creates those big stigma that as a person you can have mental health. As a person you can have these certain psychological problems, and if you have these kind of things, you're seen in a certain way and it's bad. And such representation from media creates this big stigma, whereas everyone just kind of lives with it and it becomes a normal thing. And then with your structural, you can find it in employment, your policies. People would say that, these things, mental health can be bad for you in employment, or policies can say that, when you have mental health, things are supposed to be in a certain way, and they don't give support or care or education on these things. So the stigma around it is rather big, but it can be dealt with.
Yeah, I feel like they're constantly in fear because some of them like they have social anxiety, some of them is like let me say some of them like have what's this, low self-esteem.
I would say like such people, they are scared of being judged, right? When they're like being around people. For an example, we live. For an example, let's talk about the African ones, right? Like such things as mental issues, they're not like taken into consideration, right? You speak of them, they're like, nothing is depression, like those things don't exist, right? So yeah, I would say that those people they're scared of being judged, or because they're mostly like taken lightly. They were to bring like such matters.
Okay, so yeah, I do get you.
That's all from us.
Bye.
Life access.
Cut the cameras.
Cheers.